All right, people, listen up. We're about to jump headfirst into the world of Spanish wine. Not just any wine, though. We're talking about the best of the best. The top regions where the grapes are practically bursting with sunshine and the scenery will blow your mind. We're talking rolling vineyards, ancient cellars, and of course tasting some seriously good vino. I'm talking about the kind of wine that makes you want to book a flight to Spain right this second. So buckle up, grab a glass, or don't, I'm not your mom, and get ready for a wild ride through Spain's most epic wine regions. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. First stop, Rioja. If you know anything about Spanish wine, you've heard of Rioja. This place is like the godfather of Spanish wine regions. They've been doing this for centuries, perfecting those bold, full-bodied reds that Rioja is known for. Think Tempranillo grapes aged to perfection in oak barrels. You get those vanilla notes, that smooth, velvety texture. It's the kind of wine you want to sip slowly and savor every drop. And the landscape? Don't even get me started. We're talking vineyards that stretch as far as the eye can see, nestled between rolling hills and medieval villages. It's like stepping back in time, but with really, really good wine. We spent days here visiting wineries, talking to winemakers, and of course drinking our weight in Rioja. Seriously, this place is a must-visit for any wine lover. Trust me on this. Oh, and I can't forget to mention the food. Rioja is known for its hearty cuisine, which pairs perfectly with those big, bold reds. We're talking lamb stews, roasted vegetables, the works. It's a culinary experience you won't forget. Next up, we're rolling into Ribera del Duero. This region is all about power. They're known for their intense, almost in-your-face reds, mostly made with Tempranillo grapes, which they call Tinto Fino here. And let me tell you, these wines are not messing around. They're big, they're bold, they're like the Mike Tyson of Spanish wines, but don't let that intimidate you. Underneath that intensity is a whole lot of complexity and nuance. We're talking dark fruit flavors, hints of spice, a bit of leather, even tobacco. It's the kind of wine that demands your attention. And the crazy thing is, Ribera del Duero is a relatively new wine region. They only started getting serious about winemaking in the last few decades, but they've already made a huge impact. They're like the up-and-coming boxer, the underdog that everyone's rooting for, and trust me, they're going places. Okay, get ready to have your mind blown because Priorat is on another level. This region is hardcore. We're talking steep slate slopes where the vines have to claw their way into the mountainside. It's like the winemakers here are engaged in an epic battle with nature, trying to coax these grapes out of the unforgiving terrain. And the result? Wines that are just as intense and powerful as the land itself. Priorat wines are known for their concentration, their minerality, their almost primal energy. You taste the struggle, the effort, the sheer determination that goes into making every bottle. It's not for the faint of heart, but if you're looking for an experience, something truly unique and unforgettable, Priorat is where it's at. We're talking small, independent wineries, passionate winemakers, and wines that will stay with you long after the last drop is gone. Alright, enough with the reds for a minute. Let's head to the coast, to Rias, Baixas, the home of Albariño. If you haven't tried Albariño, you're missing out. This stuff is like sunshine in a glass. It's crisp, it's refreshing, it's got this amazing salinity from the Atlantic Ocean just a stone's throw away. It's the perfect wine for seafood, for sunny afternoons, for just kicking back and enjoying life. And the Rias Baixas region is just as charming as the wine itself. Think fishing villages, white sand beaches, and of course, vineyards overlooking the Atlantic. We spent our days here exploring coastal towns, feasting on fresh seafood, and sipping on endless glasses of Albariño. It was the perfect antidote to all those heavy reds we'd been drinking. If you're looking for a change of pace, a taste of the Spanish coast, Rias Baixas is calling your name. Next up, we're heading to Penedès, the heart of Spain's sparkling wine scene. That's right, we're talking Cava, baby. This region is all about celebration, about the good life, about those special moments that call for something bubbly. And Cava is not your average sparkling wine. It's made using the traditional method, the same way they make champagne, but with a Spanish twist. We're talking indigenous grape varieties, unique terroir, and a commitment to quality that's evident in every sip. From dry and crisp to rich and complex, there's a Cava out there for everyone. We spent our time in Penedès visiting family-run wineries, learning about the intricate process of Cava production, and of course, popping bottles like there was no tomorrow. So, whether you're celebrating a special occasion or just celebrating life, make sure you've got a bottle of Cava on hand. Cheers to that! Last but not least, we're finishing our journey in Jerez, the birthplace of sherry. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sherry is your grandma's drink, right? Wrong. Sherry is back, baby, and it's better than ever. We're talking a whole spectrum of styles, from bone-dry to unctuously sweet, all fortified and aged to perfection. We spent our days in Jerez exploring the Sherry Triangle, the region where all sherry is produced. We visited ancient bodegas, witnessed the traditional Solera system in action, and tasted our way through countless varieties of sherry. From the crisp, dry finos to the rich, nutty olorosos, there's a sherry out there for every palate. Trust me, you need to give sherry another chance. It's a complex, fascinating wine with a rich history, and it's just waiting to be rediscovered. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour of Spain's top wine regions. We laughed, we cried, we drank a whole lot of wine. It was an unforgettable experience, and I hope this video has inspired you to discover the magic of Spanish wine for yourself. So there you have it, folks, a taste of what Spain's incredible wine regions have to offer. From the bold reds of Rioja to the crisp whites of Rias Baixas, the celebratory bubbles of Cava, and the complex flavors of sherry, Spain has something for every wine lover. If you're looking for an adventure, a journey for your taste buds, and a chance to experience the heart and soul of Spanish culture, then book that flight, pack your bags, and get ready to explore the world of Spanish wine. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more travel and food adventures, and share this video with your fellow wine enthusiasts. Until next time, cheers.